Man, man, now I know how it feels to be a clicker. Hey everyone, and thank you for joining me here on the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel for a very special Top 10 list. With The Last of Us Part 2's release date being so close to being announced, I thought it'd be fun to go back into the first game and share with you all my top 10 favorite cutscenes for the first game. But before we get started with that, if you would like to see me play through the entire game of The Last of Us Part 1, I'll leave it in an info card up in the corner. Also, I will leave my reactions to all of The Last of Us Part 2 released footage in trailers and gameplay, so you'll be able to check that out there. But without further ado, let's get started with my top 10 cutscenes in The Last of Us. Number 10, we have the cutscene He Was My Partner. This takes place after you fail to get the battery from the high school in Bill's town. Bill, Joel, and Ellie go into this house, and it's discovered that Bill's old partner has now hung himself after being bit by an infected runner, and now it has one of the best playouts of a story, and you can definitely tell all of Bill's emotion is in this scene, and it's a perfect place for number 10.
What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner. He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that. He's got bites. Here. And
I reckon he didn't want to turn, so he...
Yeah, I guess not. Well, fuck him.
Look what I found. It's got some juice in it.
That's my battery. That fucking asshole. Get out. Get out.
Okay. Jeez.
Battery's drained, but cells are alive.
Meaning?
Meaning, we push it, get it started, and the alternator will recharge the battery.
Is that your guess?
Look, you wanted a plan B. This is as good as it gets.
What are you thinking?
Thinking you drive and we push.
Coming in at number 9, we have the cutscene He Ain't Even Hurt. After leaving Bill's town, Joel and Ellie venture off in their newly gotten truck, and it has this sort of lighthearted feeling to it. Joel is driving and Ellie's reading these books that she stole from Bill's house, and it has a lot of comedic moments, and then very quickly it's turned around into this very hellacious landscape of Pittsburgh, which presents one of the hardest parts of the game for me personally. But I do love how this cutscene goes from comedy all the way to fear very quickly.
I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
What else did you get?
Well, here. This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
Well, better than nothing. Oh, I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude. You know what? This isn't that bad.
What'd she try to get some sleep? Right.
I'm not even tired.
Well, perfect.
Now what?
Screw it.
Easy.
Please!
Holy shit. Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
He ain't even hurt.
Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, please take my hand. Hopefully
Number 8 is the cutscene I Feel Sick. After defying Joel's orders and actually coming back to save him from a guy that's trying to kill him, Joel is angry that Ellie has defied his orders, but it does add a little bit of a start to that relationship where Ellie understands that Joel doesn't want her to do these things, but Joel is also understanding that Ellie is just trying to help. It's very nice to set up the rest of the game.
No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.
Number 7 is the cutscene, What Are You Scared Of? I believe that this is the perfect cutscene to show to anybody that has never played the game The Last of Us, but understands the idea of living in a zombie apocalypse type world. It shows Joel, Henry, Sam, and Ellie all in this safe place, this safe area, and it shows Henry and Joel and Ellie all having this conversation about just everyday things, riding a Harley, and then it goes into a cutscene conversation with Ellie and Sam talking about this scary world that they live in, and it turns into one of the most saddest moments of the game when Sam eventually turns and then Henry has to kill his own brother, and it's very sad. And it's even sadder when it just cuts to black and then we go right into the next season and Henry and Sam are hardly ever mentioned after that. It really does hit you in the gut with all the feelings, especially the heartfelt conversations that are had during this cutscene.
I don't think anyone from my group is gonna show up.
Yeah.
Worst part about it all, explaining to Sam.
Well, it's safe to say those two have officially bonded. What are you doing?
Taking stock of all the food we found today.
I see. And how are we doing on canned peaches?
Did Henry send you?
No. Why would Henry send me?
To make sure I'm not fucking up somehow.
I'd say we all did pretty good back there. Especially you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there. What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna help each other out. And second, they might still look like people, but that person is not in there anymore.
Henry says that they've moved on, that they're with their families, like in heaven. Do you think that's true?
I go back and forth. I mean, I'd like to believe it.
But you don't.
I guess not.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. All the serious talk. I almost forgot. There. If he doesn't know about it, he can't take it away. All right. I'm pooped. I'll see you tomorrow. Damn, that smells good.
Good morning.
Where's Sam?
I let him sleep in for once.
Oh,
Well, if you want him to join us, you can go wake his ass up.
okay. Sam?
Shit, he's turning!
That's my fucking brother!
Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you all right?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam?
Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry?
What have you done?
I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
It's your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault!
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
Number 6 is the cutscene I Believe Him, which is personally one of my favorite Joel cutscenes of the game because it gives us a little bit of a glimpse into his backstory of being a hunter, his interrogation skills, how he deals with these two hunters, and he actually does this cutscene with Nolan North, who is known for being the voice actor for Nathan Drake in the Uncharted games. He's this guy here that Joel interrogates, and it gives us a really good glimpse into what Joel can do. Even when he's injured, he had that rebar through his chest, he's got a giant hole in his stomach, but it means so much to him to find Ellie and make sure she's safe that he'll go through this kind of savageness to find out where she is and find out that she's safe. And the ending line that Joel delivers is one of my favorites in the game of all time.
Now you're gonna mark it on the map. And it better be the same exact spot your buddy points to. Mark it.
It's right there. You can verify it. Go ask him. Go on. I tell you, I ain't lying. I ain't. Fuck you, man. He told you what you wanted. I ain't telling you shit.
That's all right. I believe it.
No, wait!
Coming in at the halfway point is the cutscene It's Me. Immediately after Ellie starts bashing David's face in with the machete, Joel shows up to try and console her. After finding her, he calls her baby girl, and after this moment, the game switches the dynamics, so Joel is the more talkative one, and Ellie is very shy, she's very sad about everything that's happened. This is a really big game-changing moment in this game, and it changes the dynamics of both characters, which I think is done very well. And the fact that there's no dialogue, the music just plays, makes it that much better. Coming in at number 4, it's the cutscene It Can't Be For Nothing. After making it to Salt Lake City, Joel and Ellie stop to stare at a group of giraffe that are going across the field, and Joel talks to Ellie and says, you know, we don't have to go through with this, we can just go back to Tommy's. And since Ellie's attitude has changed since the experience with David, she is now thinking, everything that's happened, everyone that's died, it can't be for nothing. And Ellie makes the decision that she's going to go through with it, and Joel agrees with her, and it makes it that much sadder once we finally get to the hospital and what happens happens.
It can't be for nothing.
Coming in at number 3 is the cutscene I Swear. At the end of the game, Joel helps Ellie up onto a ledge, and then Ellie, after everything that's happened, comes clean to Joel about what happened the day that she was bitten, and it goes into a very sad scene where she talks about her experience with Riley that you can find out by playing the DLC Left Behind, and Joel tries to tell her that it's not her fault that that happened, and that it's time to move on and to start a new life, but Ellie's sad that she thinks that all this and everything that's happened is because of her, and she's caused everything. But Joel being the one that's trying to say that she has done the right thing and you need to find something to fight for, and Ellie is just hell-bent on figuring out if Joel has told her the truth about the Fireflies, and it goes into one of the best, perhaps the best, cutscene ending for a video game that I have ever played.
I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
Oh, you don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.
Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
Coming in at number 2 is the cutscene 20 years later. At the start of the game, we play as Sarah, who has now injured her leg, and Joel carries her up this ridge to a soldier that Joel believes is going to help her with her broken leg, but instead, the soldier has orders to kill anyone that tries to leave the outer perimeter, and it goes into perhaps the saddest opening to any video game ever. And every time that I play it, even now my eyes are starting to water up a little bit, but it made me cry the first time that I played it, which was a crazy concept for me. I didn't think a video game could make me cry, but it goes into one of the saddest cold openings of a video game ever. And the actor that played Joel, Troy Baker, and the actor that played Sarah did a great job of mocapping this and giving the emotion that it needed for this opening.
Oh, no. Sarah?
Move your hands, babe. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me, I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no, please. Please don't. Please.
And number 1 is the cutscene I'm not her. After riding off on a stolen horse, Joel finds Ellie in a bedroom of a ranch house where the two share a very intimate conversation about each other's emotions towards one another and everything that's happened on their journey so far, which is taken to another level when Ellie mentions Joel's daughter Sarah's name. I think this is the biggest moment in their relationship, and it's proven when Ellie delivers her final line to Joel before the dangers of the world interrupt a golden moment in the game's story.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh, fuck that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
I'm not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
I got two walking in.
There's more inside already.